Jesus continues speaking to those gathered on the hillside, people who have already heard him bless what the world overlooks, and now he turns toward how their lives are meant to be seen. He calls them salt, meant to preserve and bring flavor to what would otherwise decay quietly. He calls them light, not hidden or private, but visible, placed where it cannot help but be noticed. This isn't a call to performance or religious display. It's a description of what happens when a life is rooted in God's kingdom. Light doesn't announce itself. Salt doesn't strive to matter. Both simply are what they were created to be. Jesus speaks honestly about what happens when fear creeps in, when people shrink back, hide what has been entrusted to them, or dilute their presence to avoid attention or resistance. He also speaks about the heart, about how anger, contempt, and fractured relationships matter just as much as outward obedience. The invitation is clear and demanding in a quiet way. This life of faith is not meant to be managed from a distance. It is meant to be lived fully, openly, and anchored in trust that God remains near. Reflection. Light does not worry about being noticed. It simply exists, steady and present, because it was never meant to hide. Yet worry has a way of convincing faithful women to soften their presence, to keep their faith quiet, measured, and carefully managed, so it doesn't draw too much attention or invite misunderstanding. Not because they lack devotion, but because visibility feels risky. Jesus' words here are not a demand to do more. They are an invitation to trust that what God has placed within you is not fragile or conditional. Assurance grows when you stop monitoring how you are received and begin resting in the fact that you are already welcomed. Salt does not preserve by effort. Light does not shine by striving. Both operate from what they are, not from fear of what might happen. Assurance takes root when worry no longer dictates how present you are willing to be, and you allow your life to reflect God's nearness without apology or hesitation.